Hello everybody, my name is Angela and I'm an account manager here at Land Central. And today I just wanted to do a quick little video on code violations and property nuisance abatements. So a code violation or an abatement is basically designed to keep the property, to help residents keep their neighborhoods clean and safe. And when somebody owns private property or a vacant land, then oftentimes we will get violations or abatements. So examples of what that would be is vehicles, construction without permits or utilizing the property where you need permits, tree vegetation, noise are just some examples of the type of nuisance abatements or code violations that we get. And while most cities or counties will take care of some nuisances themselves, when it comes to private property, they'll issue what we call a nuisance abatement notice or code violation. And then if you don't comply with that in a timely manner, then there could be fines. So there are different types of code violations or abatements that we see here at Land Central, and probably the most common that we see are what they call obnoxious weeds, overgrown grass, or weed abatement. And that is when overgrown grass or weeds are considered a fire hazard and they've gotten to be a little bit out of control, or they can choke out valuable crops. So oftentimes, property owners will receive a notice to destroy all weeds and undesirable vegetation that pose a threat to the surrounding areas, which could be weeds, tall grass, vines, brush, or any non-purposely planted trees, roots and things like that. This is important because with all the fires that we've had in California, Colorado, it's just everywhere in the last year or two, this could be a major issue. And so when a customer is financing with Land Central, they are responsible for maintaining their property. So if we get an abatement or a code violation, a couple things happens. If the county gets it to us in time, well, sometimes the county will just take care of it and then bill you. Or they'll give you a deadline. So if we get it in time, then we can contact our customer and either have them try to take care of it on themselves, or we'll take care of it and bill them. Another violation or abatement that we see is garbage on property or junk on property, which could be like, I don't know, tires. We've had people, all sorts of things being dumped on property, and so that's another issue. Another thing that we see of violations are people using their property that aren't in compliance. So maybe building dwellings that don't have permits. We always try to educate our customers to make sure you contact the county to see what you can and can't do on your property and what kind of permits are required. If we get notified of that, then we have to pass it along to our customers. We want to be in compliance. We need to be in compliance with the city and county. Therefore, our customers are required to be in compliance. Noise, drugs, or other illegal activities. Those are some other abatement notices that we see. But mostly, I think the biggest thing that we see is like the weed abatements or the garbage on properties, or people using their properties without proper permits. And then it could happen, and somebody could report it, a neighbor could report it, or a lot of times the code officer, the code enforcement officers, if they see something, they're out driving around, especially in areas where fire is a hazard. They'll drive around and make sure that everything is copacetic and safe. So that is just basically a little bit about abatements. It's really basically, sometimes things get serious if the property near you threatens your health, safety, or convenience or welfare of the community in general. Then they might come after you, come after us. So I hope this video was informative, gave you a little bit of information. We hope you have a wonderful day, and